Esteemed parents, teachers, and guests, please rise for the national anthem performed by the Centennial High School Madrigals.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets and bells bursting in gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Class of 2023 and honored guests, please be seated. The senior choir, under the direction of Miss Rebecca Vanover, will now be performing The Call by Regina Spektor.
It started out as a feeling, which then turned into a hope, which then turned into a quiet thought, which then turned into a quiet word. And then that word grew louder and louder, till it was a battle cry. Oh, come back when you call me. No need to say goodbye. Just because everything's changing doesn't mean it's never been this way before. All you can do is try to know who your friends are as you head off to the war. This is the horizon and find the light. Come back when it's
Class of 2023 and honored guests, my name is Jyanne Guide, and I will be the Master of Ceremonies for today's graduation. Please take a moment to silence your phones so that they do not interfere with anyone's ability to enjoy today's ceremony. I would like to introduce the distinguished guests who are on stage. Please hold all applause until the end. The Honorable Dr. Calvin Ball, Howard County Executive. Dr. Ling Feng Chen, Howard County Board of Education. Ms. Robin C. Skates, Howard County Board of Education. Dr. Michael J. Martirano, Superintendent, Howard County Public School System. Ms. Cynthia Dillon, Principal, Centennial High School. The Honorable Courtney Watson, Maryland State Delegate, District 9B. The Honorable Chow Wu, Maryland State Delegate, District 9A. Dr. Anissa Dennis, Chief School Management and Instructional Leadership Officer. Mr. Jonatab Siddiqui, Chief Administrative Officer. Dr. Kendra Johnson, Community Superintendent. Mr. David Burton, Director of Schools. Ms. Amy Jensen, Assistant Principal, Homewood Center. Mr. Carl Schindler, Principal, Applications and Research Laboratory. Centennial High School Assistant Principals, Ms. Jerry Somerville, Mr. John Seibel, Dr. Tracy Scaltz, and Ms. Jeannie Provosto. The Class of 2023 Teacher of the Year, Ms. Jessica Landy, and Mr. Cho Vu and Ms. Irene Kaksari, the Class of 2023 sponsors.
Senator Clarence Miller.
And the Senator is also with us today. Welcome family, friends, faculty, and distinguished guests. On behalf of the Centennial Class of 2023, I'd like to thank you all for being here today to celebrate the graduation of our senior class. Seniors, the last few years have been eventful, to say the least, and it is important to take a lot of pride in everything that we have been through leading up to this moment. Whether it be that challenging class we thought we would hardly pass, or that prom night we'll never forget, it has all contributed to our personal development and shaped us into the graduates here today. I would like to refer to these last few years as the hero's journey, because I believe that everyone in the Class of 2023 should be recognized as heroes for all that we've endured and accomplished. For my fellow classmates, this phrase may sound familiar if you paid attention during English class our sophomore year. If not, I really don't blame you. I'm sure many would agree that it was challenging to popcorn read over a Google Meet. For those unfamiliar, the hero's journey is a common story structure used to display character development. In class, we were taught that this journey consists of 12 steps, though, for the sake of time, I'll compress it to 4 steps, as I do not want my fellow graduates to relive the experience of tuning out and turning their cameras off, like we all might have done 2 years ago. The hero's journey begins with a character in their ordinary world. For us, most of freshman year was this ordinary world, shoving our way into the football stadium, deciding which clubs to join, and figuring out how to navigate a building with few windows. And then, on March 13th, 2020, we were launched into the next step of our hero's journey, the call to action. During the majority of our sophomore year, the pandemic called on us to come up with new and innovative ways to continue living and learning. The third step is a series of tests, and man, were we tested our junior year. From the SAT test to COVID tests, and most importantly, our driving tests, we faced and overcame all of the tests that our lives presented. The fourth and final step acknowledges the character as a transformed individual who is now recognized as a hero. Today is the day that we officially transform into the heroes that we were destined to become. When you think about a hero, most heroes that we see on screens wear a cape. Today, we are all gathered here wearing our capes that we call a cap and gown. Here, we wear our capes with equal pride, but after we graduate, do not take them off. It is important to let the world see our talents, passions, and capabilities soar in the wind. Our time in high school has flown by, and I'm sure all of the adults in our lives can attest to this. For this very reason, I have one last homework assignment for us all, and no worries, it's quite simple. I encourage everyone to share their journeys with those around them, as everyone has a journey that is worth sharing. And please remember that through it all, it's not how you start your journey, it's how you finish. Congratulations to the Centennial High School class of 2023. Anyone who has ever had a class with eyebars knows that he can sit and absorb a lesson or a student discussion and then, in a calm, measured way, deliver his own distinct perspective on the topic, presenting with clarity and wisdom that blows his classmates away. If eyebars can consistently produce these mic drop moments over a 50-minute class, just imagine the wisdom he is about to impart based on 4 years of living and considering the high school experience. Please welcome this year's keynote speaker, Ibars Kacholu.
As Kurt Vonnegut, a prolific writer and high school graduate long before us, once said, "True terror is to wake up one morning and discover that your high school class is running the country." I feel that terror the most when I see the state of the cafeteria after fourth period. But it's not like the world isn't messy, too. If anything, the last 4 years seem to prove we're all figuring it out as we go. The use of the word unprecedented was unprecedented over the past 4 years, as riots, protests, and pandemics took center stage. Both artificial intelligence and the artificially intelligent rose online. Natural disasters, authoritarianism, and corruption made increasingly bolder strides. It's a lot more than ketchup stains and mashed tater tots. Crises pop up left and right, as do occasions for hope. We are living in the middle of a revolution, in an extraordinary time with extraordinary demands. As a freshman, I perceive Centennial as anything but extraordinary. Between its name, its mascot, and its architecture, almost everything on paper about Centennial is average. I first walked into Centennial with the mind of a middle schooler, with grand plans for the years to come. I would take this many classes, do this many clubs, do this many activities. According to that plan, I should be getting a call about my Nobel Prize in a couple hours and my Presidential Medal of Honor tomorrow morning. But I'm glad those calls won't be coming, at least not for a good while. My starry-eyed plans didn't include the clubs I would join on a whim and end up enjoying the most, eye-opening classes I originally took just to fill my schedule, and the friendships I would make and come to cherish. Football games, dances, and concerts, the times of stress and frustration, and the times of laughter and contentment. All that I would consider to have made the past 4 years well spent. If there's anything extraordinary about Centennial, it is the community in which I was privileged to spend those years. Centennial offered me stability in a time of turmoil around the world, an oasis among shifting sands. For that, I will always be grateful. The time has come for us to seek these communities elsewhere. If you're feeling anything like I'm feeling, you're feeling a bittersweetness about leaving a place where we made so many memories, and a nervous excitement about a future that is uncertain but has great potential. A future that will allow us to decide who we want to be and give us a chance to make the world a bit less messy. After all, who you are is not based on how many things you do or what you accomplish, but on the decisions you make. The decision to maintain your relationships, the decision to become a better person, the decision to at least try. Sure, we live in an extraordinary time with extraordinary demands, but most of the extraordinary things in this world are not the result of extraordinary people, but rather groups of ordinary people led by an extraordinary idea. A continuous, collective decision to work towards something greater than ourselves. So try to create extraordinary ideas. Try to recognize others' extraordinary ideas and join the effort in their realization. Try not to be disheartened if the run turns into a walk or the walk turns into a crawl if the idea is truly worth believing in, because any progress at all is better than none. Now it is time for us to be the next high school class to help run the country. I would like to congratulate all 357 of you for the work your diplomas represent, and I would like to thank our friends, families, teachers, and administration for helping us get here. It is our turn to create extraordinary ideas, make our own decisions, and clean everything up for the next lunch shift. Thank you.
Please help me welcome to the stage senior orchestra members Jing Fan, Thomas Lee, Emil Jang, Mats de Platt, and Benjamin Hobson for their performance of Holberg Suite, Opus 40, Prelude by Edvard Grieg. Next, I would like to take a moment to thank the faculty and staff who have guided us through the past 4 years at Centennial. The class of 2023 would like to recognize one teacher in particular who has always prioritized building relationships with students and who inspires her students to be great thinkers inside and outside of the classroom. Please help me welcome Miss Landy.
Good morning. I would like to talk to you about a lesson from our study of history that I hope might frame the way you think about yourself in this world. About 200,000 years ago, humans harnessed the power of fire to use as a second stomach outside of ourselves, allowing for the development of large, calorie-hungry brains. It then took 190,000 years for those big-brain people to discover how to domesticate crops, to establish a stable food supply, freeing up a small portion of the population to do other things. Progress and the rate of change accelerates. 10,000 years later, one of those non-food producing people mashed together mulberry bark, hemp, and rags in water, pressed out the liquid, and made paper. People could transmit their heritage. So only 1,600 years after that, an ironmonger figured out how atmospheric pressure can do mechanical work, and the steam engine launched the Industrial Revolution. Progress is compounding. 200 years later, a captain in the Army Medical Corps in World War I accidentally discovered a fungus that kills bacteria, and penicillin signals the dawn of the antibiotic age. It is estimated to have saved 200 million lives to date. And just this past century, two delusional brothers out of high school built the first successful powered airplane, and only 54 years later, a satellite was launched into outer space. Compounding growth is powerful. The progress and improvement of humankind is a story of collective learning. Consider your education, not as a painful accumulation of facts and dates, nor merely the necessary preparation for you to earn your keep in the world, but a transmission of our mental, moral, technical, and aesthetic heritage. The wealth of human knowledge increases with each passing year and endows a slightly greater advantage to those born today than those born yesterday. It is not because we are born any healthier, better, or wiser than infants were in the past, but because we are born to a richer heritage, born on a higher level of that pedestal which the accumulation of knowledge and art raises as the ground and support of our being. The heritage that we can now more fully transmit is richer than anyone has ever had before. Richer than Confucius's, for it includes the dynasties that followed him. Richer than Mansa Musa's, for it includes his mosques in Timbuktu. Richer than Voltaire's, for it embraces all the French Enlightenment and its ecumenical dissemination. The heritage is so vast and progress exponential that we can never understand but a small fraction, even if we are lifelong learners. So remember that total perspective is an optical illusion. So you must always operate with the awareness that all you're ever seeing is partial knowledge. Be hungry for what you don't know. Always seek to understand why things are the way they are. Seek to understand your peers, who have different strengths and abilities. Seek to understand your future professors whose assignments may conflict with your weekend plans. Seek to understand your colleagues who come from diverse life experiences, challenges, and privileges. Seek to understand your parents who are bridging a wider generational and cultural and technological gap than there's ever been before. Practice empathy, not only for others, but also for yourself. Progress happens too slowly for us to notice, but setbacks happen too fast for us to ignore. So we tend to focus on the sudden things that demand our attention and shirk off the often mundane but more significant growth over time. It's why pessimism is so seductive and long-run thinking is so challenging. But history should remind you what's most important. You sit here at your high school graduation having grown so much, more each year than the year before. You are your curiosity, kindness, humor, intelligence, and all the progress you have made. These are the values I hope you remember when you face setbacks. And I hope you have many setbacks, for that is proof you're willing to be a bit delusional in your ambition. Delusional like Cylon. Delusional like the Wright brothers. In short, progress is slow and often unnoticed, but it's worth way more. Lastly, I would be remiss if I didn't shout out the two best parts of my job. My fellow teachers, who have the shared purpose of transmitting our heritage. And you, I love you. Congratulations, class of 2023.
Thank you and congratulations, Ms. Landy. Next, I want to introduce an individual who has served the Howard County community in his role as the Howard County executive. He has held this position since 2018, when he made history by becoming the first African American to be elected in this capacity. He continuously shows his support to the Howard County public school system by attending various events throughout the county. He supported Centennial High School this past February by serving as one of the guest speakers for the 7th annual Food for the Soul, Words for the Heart event. Through his initiatives on various levels, he strives for expanding opportunities for all. Now please help me welcome to the podium the Honorable Dr. Calvin Ball, Howard County Executive.
Well, good morning, Centennial High School family. I shall endeavor to follow the 3 B's for a great commencement speaker. Be meaningful, be brief, and be seated. Kipling, in his poem If, says that if you can keep your head when all about you are losing theirs and blaming it on you, if you can trust yourself when all men doubt you, but make allowance for their doubting too, if you can wait and not be tired by waiting or being lied about, don't deal in lies, or being hated, don't give way to hating, and yet don't look too good nor talk too wise. If you can dream and not make dreams your master, if you can think and not make thoughts your aim, if you can meet with triumph and disaster and treat those 2 imposters just the same, if you can bear to hear the truth you've spoken, twisted by knaves to make a trap for fools, or watch the things you gave your life to broken and stoop and build them up with worn-out tools. Eagles, you have kept your heads during one of the most challenging times in our world history. You've proven that you can trust yourselves to do the big things. You have navigated negativity from others, days that felt like eternities, the rumor mill, and bouts of haterade being thrown your way with a side of shade. I know that you have big dreams, and today marks a giant leap toward them. While you may have both tasted triumph and disaster, you continue to soar like proud eagles. As you continue to build your toolkit of life, you will sometimes see things that matter to you that are broken. Remember that you have what it takes to build them up. You have what it takes to become your very best selves. Graduates, please know that your teachers, your family, and the entire Howard County community is incredibly proud of you, and you are surrounded by love and hope. Enjoy this day, your day. Dream big, think big, do big things. You've demonstrated by getting to this point, this milestone, that you are capable of whatever you put your mind to, and you are limitless. Embrace your purpose, and as Kipling also says in his poem, yours is the earth and everything that's in it. Congratulations, class of 2023. We love you.
Our next speaker is Miss Dillon. In 2018, she started her journey as the principal of Centennial High School. She too has been on the hero's journey throughout our 4 years and has been a consistent force of support and our biggest cheerleader, exuding Eagle pride. This year, Miss Dillon's journey with Centennial comes to an end, but it will never be forgotten. Seriously, her picture will go up in the hallway with all the other principals. For the last 5 years, she has been the leading writer in the success stories that are produced from Centennial. Although she will be missed, her influence as principal can never be erased. Now, to present the 2023 graduates, please help me welcome Ms. Dillon.
Greetings. When I started my career 30 years ago, there was a movement that encouraged educators to teach through storytelling. So, like Miss Landy, I'm going to give you a lesson. And it's a lesson, the one last lesson I want to teach, it's called Lessons I Learned from an Unlikely Source. About 45 years ago, a movie was released that still enjoys universally strong ratings from critics and audiences alike. I'm talking 91% on the tomato meter. Nobody gets that. Admittedly, the intent of this movie was not to provide sage advice for tomorrow's future generation. It was actually the start of the gross out movement in the film industry, and the goal was to shock the viewers and disgust the general audience in its audaciousness. In fact, I'm not going to tell you the name of the movie for that reason, and also because it's deservedly R-rated. Although it is vintage, it's iconic, and so there are probably a bunch of folks in the audience who are going to figure it out as I go along, and maybe a social experiment. So while I'm talking, if you figure out the movie I'm referencing, just like raise your hand real quick, because then I'll know you're still with me. As is often the case, art evokes deeply personal responses from each of us, and while I was very entertained by the adolescent humor of this low-budget blockbuster, there were two major life lessons that I've learned from watching it, and I want to pass them on to you today as my last official act as a high school principal. The story begins on a college campus. which is relevant because that's where many of you are going. And it was focused on the plight of a couple of freshmen who were simply trying to find a place where they belong. Unfortunately, at the end of rush week, they found themselves turned away from the most prestigious fraternities. They didn't look the right way, thank you, have the right clothes, pedigree, or confidence. So they were shunned and treated as outcasts, less thans, undesirables. Lesson 1, find your people without compromising who you are. If folks won't embrace you for who you are, walk away. They are not your people. As a society, we have historically put too much pressure on our citizens to conform to traditional beliefs about who and what we should be. We assign privilege to folks who, in terms of character, probably don't deserve such regard. We equate success to material things. You can set a new standard for acceptance, and I personally demand that you do step up. It is not your job to tell other people who to love, what they can achieve, what their values should be, or how to live their lives. It is your job to be the best person you can be, to open your minds, your hearts, your arms, to embrace others, to be good humans who know that from our diversity comes our strength and our beauty. When the going gets tough, the tough get going. They don't let things happen to them or those they care about. They step up. They take action, take charge. They're change makers. I want you to stay true to who you are and get going. Thank you. Fortunately, our duo found a place of acceptance with a fraternity that, this isn't gonna work, with a fraternity populated by a group of very colorful brothers who embraced and celebrated one another for who they are. Unfortunately, they are also a group with dubious academic commitment. So the place where they landed was already being scrutinized by the head of the university, and the frat was on probation. Which is bad enough. To make matters worse, the fraternity did not seem to represent the glossy, highbrow reputation the dean of the college preferred, and he wanted them gone. So, while the frat was working to make their way off their probationary status, the dean concocted a second set of criteria that must be met by the fraternity members in order to avoid being kicked off campus. But he did not share that list with them. This resulted in a situation called double secret probation. That's right. To be sure we all understand, those who haven't raised your hands yet, what double secret probation is, let me briefly explain it. Double secret probation is the practice of being upset with someone without telling them what they have done or are doing to upset you. You let them continue to displease you without ever giving them a chance to make adjustments or amends or to provide you with an explanation of why they are making you miserable, angry, or hurt. Then, when you've had enough of being negatively impacted by that person who has no idea how they're making you feel, you punish them for it. It's a gross failure to communicate, and it's a prescription for misery. Lesson 2, communication is fundamental. We spend a lot of time thinking and believing people know how we feel. Not enough time being open and honest about our feelings. Not enough time trying to figure out how we are impacting others. Not enough time taking the care to attempt to understand their motivation or intention. Too much time listening to unreliable sources and complaining about the actions of one to anyone and everyone but the one who needs to hear it. George Bernard Shaw is famous for saying the single biggest problem in communication is the illusion that it has taken place. Communication is more than using words and speaking your piece. It also involves actively listening to the other person, hearing their words, observing their actions, and examining their body language. You all know 55% of what you say is nonverbal, right? It involves asking clarifying questions and sharing information that will ensure a shared understanding so that intentions match impact. When you fail to communicate how words and actions are impacting, you guess what happens? Folks get really good at continuing to impact you in a negative way without the slightest notion they're doing harm. I'd say they get to be expert at it. Don't assume anyone knows what you're thinking. If you have never extended the courtesy of telling them how you feel, what you want, or need, take responsibility for effective communication. You need to speak up. The movie also taught me you can't spend your whole life worrying about your mistakes. I've been on a campaign to eliminate double secret probation my whole life, and now I have over 2,000 people who can help me spread that word. It would have been a huge mistake not to take advantage of this opportunity. Remember, lessons are often learned from unexpected places. And now that my story is done, we must pause and thank those who have worked to prepare you for this phase of your life's journey, to communicate how much we appreciate all they've done for us. With us today are family, extended family, friends and neighbors, central office officials, and county and state representatives. Mr. Bob Bruce from Veterans Elementary, some of your principal when you were in elementary school is here. Mr. Cosentino, principal from Bonnie Branch Middle School is here. Let's put our hands together for all of these folks. I also want you to take a second to thank your graduation coordinator and class sponsors, Ms. Carr, Ms. Kaksari, and Mr. Vu. And as I stand before you moments from retiring from this humble profession, I'd like you to help me celebrate our educators. Educators, please stand and be recognized. They're mostly in the back. You always got to question the kids who sit in the back of the room. That's where your educators are. Each and every one of these educators do the work of the brave, the selfless, and the inspired. They are true heroes that you came across on your journey. John F. Kennedy said, "Change is the law of life, and those who look only to the past and present are certain to miss the future." So for that reason, I'd like to celebrate the promise of tomorrow. Anyone in the audience, any of our students who are planning on entering the profession of education, please stand and let us encourage you. I know we have some kids. Oh, okay, thank you. I knew. Awesome. We need good people to educate our future now more than any other time, and I'm so excited for your journey. I'm humbled by the good fortune of being a part of your graduating class. Truly, I am. I can't imagine a better group of humans that I would exit the profession with. And though nothing is over until we decide it is, the time has come for us to move on to the next chapter of our lives with determination. Always remember, for every ending, there is a new beginning on the other side, a chance for us to grow, reinvent, and discover. Find your tribe, focus on memories rather than material things, stand up and take action, share your feelings, thoughts, and ideas, and you will make a difference. Knowing it is not misplaced, I put my faith for a better tomorrow in each of you. Thank you. It is now my distinct honor and privilege to officially certify the senior class of 2023. Ms. Skates and Dr. Martirano, as the very proud principal of Centennial High School, I hereby certify that the graduates seated before you have met all the requirements for graduation as set forth by the Howard County Public School System and the Maryland State Department of Education. They are eligible to receive a Maryland High School diploma, a certificate of completion, a certificate of attendance, or a certificate of achievement. I present to you the caring, thoughtful, brave, and ready to make a difference in the world Centennial High School class of 2023. Dr. Martirano, the floor is yours.
Good morning, everyone. And give your principal a big, thunderous round of applause if you would. Please, a thunderous round of applause. Job well done. To all of our beautiful graduates, you are at the center of this beautiful arena. And I ask that every parent, grandparent, family member, friend, stand right now if you would. Stand right now if you would. Give them a thunderous round of applause as graduates. I can't hear you. I cannot hear you louder. A thunderous round of applause for these outstanding graduates. And I start my words, thank you, you may be seated. I start my words by extending an apology to our graduates. Before I introduce my formal words, I apologize to you because your senior year was deficient in very few snow days, and I apologize to you for that. Thank you very much. Greetings to the class of 2023, and once again to all of our families and friends who have joined Howard County Public School System to celebrate you. You look amazing, and I know everyone would agree. And I want to recognize that this is the highlight of our entire school year, the celebration of you at our graduations. As I begin my brief words, I want you to think about your most influential teacher. Your principal already acknowledged the teaching profession, and I am so thrilled at the quality of educators that our school system contains. But I want you to ponder that thought for a moment in your most influential teacher, and think about those characteristics that resonate with you, and the things that connected with you in terms of the teachers that you had as you were on that journey to discover knowledge in the classrooms. If I were to ask you to share those traits, I would almost be certain that you would say things like, they believe in you, that they deliver instruction in a meaningful and purposeful way, that they support and respect you, and that they explain the why of the learning process. And seriously put, you would say, they truly care about you. And as one student mentioned to me recently, I was so impressed with this comment. He said to me that everything was just a little better when his teacher was in it. Now, wouldn't it be epic, graduates? Wouldn't it be epic if someone felt this way about each and every one of you and all of us? Maya Angelou teaches us that people will usually forget what we did or what we said, but they will surely always remember how they treated us and how they made us feel. Think about that. So I ask you, your last lesson before you receive your diploma, I ask you to take the rich and robust knowledge that you have acquired in our classrooms and use it in an artful, elegant, intentional, and purposeful way to make a better life for those in your sphere of influence. Martin Luther King Jr. tells us that if a person is called to be a street sweeper, they would sweep streets as Michelangelo painted, or Beethoven composed music, or Shakespeare wrote poetry. Each person should sweep streets so well that everyone will pause to say, here lived a great street sweeper who did their job well. Graduates, yes, mark your path with excellence. Be your own Michelangelo, Beethoven, or Shakespeare. But just as importantly, be kind to those you encounter on your journey and do everything that you can to add more love to the world so that when people think of you, they know that everything would be just a little bit better with you in it. To the class of 2023, please know, I am so proud of you and I love you. Congratulations, and may nothing but goodness come your way as you are living your best life. Job well done. Once again, a thunderous round of applause, and thank you very much. And community, now it is my distinct pleasure to introduce our Board of Education member, Robin Skates. Ms. Skates, thank you very much.
Good morning, proud parents, friends, family, community members, and most importantly, good morning, exceptional, heroic graduates of 2023. Congratulations on this momentous occasion. Now, as I look and I going through about 4 or 5 speeches, it was so important to me to say something that would help you along this next chapter in your life. And so I asked my students, my college students, to share some words of wisdom with me of what did they wish someone would say to them. And so from that, I will share, I will not repeat a number of things that have already been said, but the first thing that they wanted to share with me is to ask you to stand up. So can the graduates of 2023 stand? Hold up. Now, you never get anywhere by yourself. That this moment is filled with people who have helped you, who have loved you, who has shared with you their stories, their wisdoms, their concerns. And so the first lesson that they told me to share is for you to be thankful. So stand up. If it's someone in this auditorium or this world that have helped you, whether it was an educator, your parents, your aunts, your grandparents, or anyone that has helped you, I want you to give them a round of applause to say thank you. You may be seated. With that, again, we celebrate you. As you embark on this next chapter of your life, remember that you are not just a graduate of Centennial High School. You are individuals filled with unlimited potential, capable of making profound impact on the world around you. This moment marks the beginning of a journey where you have the power to shape your own destiny, follow your passions, realize your own dreams. As you navigate through your young adulthood on this new journey, keep in mind the following. Embrace your challenges. Remember to take it upon yourselves to continue expanding your knowledge, whether through further education, vocational training, or self-study. You need to allow the world to be your library, okay? Never be afraid to take risks. Remember, from today onward, you will be the creator of your own pathway. You will decide what to do and how to do it. So mama and daddy is not going to be telling you what to do because you are an adult. Learn from your mistakes. Remember, the road to success is often paved with failures, and through these experiences that we grow and become stronger. Know that most people do not learn when everything is going great. The most valuable lessons in our life are learned on the downtime, when we are not feeling our best. It's up to you to take the wisdom from that experience and apply it on your journey ahead. Lastly, believe in yourself and always love yourself. Remember, this is even when you're surrounded by doubts of others, you are still wonderful. You are still heroes. You are still filled with all the experience that have led you to this moment. And again, you are here and you arrived. Last, I urge you to find your passion. Follow your heart, pursue what brings you joy, and never settle for anything less than what you truly desire and deserve. Discovering your passion and aligning your life with it will not only bring you fulfillment, but will also inspire those around you. So dare to dream big, set audacious goals, and have the courage to pursue them with unwavering determination. So, Centennial graduates of 2023, I'm going to leave you with a poem by F. Scott Fitzgerald. For what it's worth, it's never too late, or in my case, too early, to be whoever you want to be. There's no time limit. Stop whenever you want. You can change or stay the same. There are no rules to this thing. We can make the best or worst of it. I hope you make the best of it. And I hope you see things that startle you. I hope you feel things that you've never felt before. I hope you meet people with a different point of view. I hope you live a life you're proud of. If you find that you're not, I hope you have the courage to start all over again. Congratulations, class of 2023.
Robin Skates, please allow the following Howard County Public School System staff members to award their children's diplomas. Dennis Ahern, Centennial High School. Tierney Ahern, Mount Hebron High School. Quinn Ahern. Alana Alkire, Mount Hebron High School. Sean Alkire, Murray Hill Middle School. Caden Alkire. Christy Barrett, Running Brook Elementary School. Jacob Barrett. Kathleen Bendit, Dunlogan Middle School. Jada Bendit Goldstein. Michael Bossum, Centennial High School. Brianna Bossum. Jeremiah Pointer, Patapsco and Mount View Middle Schools. Helena Farrell. Shipra Garg, Howard High School. Aditi Garg. Mylok Gautier, Veterans Elementary School, Ethan Gauthier. Lorraine Guide, Guilford Elementary School, Gianne Guide. Mark Hansen, Centennial High School, Tristan Hansen. Julie Haliba, Deep Run Elementary School, Philip Haliba. Michael Hobson, Centennial High School, Benjamin Hobson. Catherine Colasar, Clarksville Middle School, Jeffrey Colasar. Leah McIlvain, Thunderhill Elementary School, Jessica McIlvain. Robin Page, Burley Manor Middle School, Vivian Page Gilmore. Beth Paniotu, Centennial Lane Elementary School, Sophia Paniotu. Carolyn Pilcher, Athelton High School, Charlotte Pilcher. Lynn Rashid, Marriott's Ridge High School, Aiden Rashid. Alicia Sinisi, Michael Sinisi, Athelton High School, Emery Sinisi. Riley Sinisi. Joelle Beal, Mount Hebron High School, Andrew Siegworth. Jocelyn Anthony Williams, Bonnie Branch Middle School, Judah Williams. Ibars Kacholu. Ibars, I beg your pardon. Ibars Kacholu. Sylvia Underwood. Jing Fan. Emil Jang. Thomas Lee. Mats Tiplat. Viveka Adhikari. Mackenzie Arrow. Abigail Ben. Gabriella Biebrick. Leah Cohen. Emily DeSena. Saba Ibadas. Louis Quinn. Grace Kim. Genevieve LaCava. Sarah Malgiri. Jason Matthew.
Nikhil Matthew. Evan Musanda. Dylan Rudy. Michaela Savisky. James Schmidt. Elizabeth Seedor. Suknor Singh. Antoine Tedelin. Boya Wong. Jack Williams. Alex Yang. Dawson Yu. Rachel Zhao. Abdullah Abdel Shafi. Adam Abdelkader. Kamila Abdulkadirova. Hamza Ahmed. Jessica On. Anuj Alamasetti. Billy Allen. Ferris Alzain. Samya Anand. Leah Ankutse. Imogen Archuleta. Sebastian Arias Rosado. Aria Budheka. Krish Bakshi. Anaya Baldwin. Rashik Bandakuta. Michelle Bank. Aryan Batra. Ayush Batra. Tynan Beck-Winter. Jazz Bamra. Arusha Bhatti. Julia Bianchini. Sean Benny.
Alexander Blackburn. Kelly Bullert. Aman Bolam. Mohammed Bolson. Emma Booth. Andrew Boast. Carson Brennan. Araya Brown. Connor Brown. Skylar Brown. Sydney Burke. Audrey Burlingame. Maxim Beachcove. Darlene Cacao Viagran. Santiago Caceres Dioverti. Antonio Camacho Bucks. William Cavey. Raghav Chakvarati. I beg your pardon. Marvin Chambers. Connor Chaplin. Emmanuel Chaplin. Eric Chen. Gary Chen. Hannah Chen. Ivy Chen. Jiming Chen. Sristi Chanamaneni. Genevieve Sherry. Joseph Chung. Taylor Chung. Bethany Cho. Anam Jahan.
Pranshu Chopra. Aaron Clark. Marcy Cohen. Michaela Collins. Jackson Correo. Olivia Council. Gray Crawford. Caesar Cruz Mortar. Rachel Cruz Fregoso. Abigail Cudzillo. Carter Custudio. Marcus Dale. Nebu Daniel. Sabil Dar. Anna Darby. Dylan Davis. Owen Davis. Arsema DeWitt. Oscar DeCarlo. Martin Diedrich. Krishna Desai. Venkata Devapatla. Min Do. Christian Demerchi. Maria Donegan. Jenny Dong. Rebecca Donovan. Taylor Dong. Ryan Elias.
Hannah Fang. Sarah Fleming. Adam Faubel. Ann Ganunis. Kip Garcia. Mildred Garcia Vasquez. Elena Gilbert. Justin Gillis. Emma Glider. Adarsh Gavada. Nathan Grafton Jr. Alana Green. Abiona Griffin. Cameron Grissom. Lauren Guggenheim. Advait Gunja. Ariana Gu. Mary Gatilius. Bradley Guy. Rahil Hyder. Catherine Hale. Haley Hammond. Leah Hahn.
Quinn Hancock. Timothy Hanrahan. Amiriana Harris. Haley Harris. Omar Hassan. Brooke Haythorne. Hassan Halal. Yusuf Haneri. Jonathan Hill. Mason Hines. Morgan Holmes. April Holt. Yusuf Hossein. Julia Huang. Benjamin Huen. Sakina Ibrahim. Rashad Islam. Ian Jackson. Jonathan Jayaputra. Harshitha Jayakumar. Shamar Johnson. Dylan Johnston. Micaiah Jordan. Peter Jorgensen.
Olivia Ju. Jiwon Kang. Cody Karcher. Aditi Katragunta. Oliver Kelm. Jonah Kenny. Mohammed Kawaja. Kaylee Kim. Jonathan Kim. Joshua Kim. Jay Klein. Susan Kuhn. Aditi Kulkarni. Yuna Kwan. Michael Labar. Andrew Lee. Diane Lee. Marin Lefko. Ruby Lefkowitz. David Lee. Winston Lee. Enoch Lee. Jessica Liang. Anna Lynn.
Forrest Lynn. Enyu Liu. Ruyi Liu. Kelsey Lowe. Tyler Longwell. Shaming Luo. Alina Maturowski. Matthew Mayer. Arish Daniel Malik. Jaden Marcus. Kyle Mark. David Markowitz. Claudia Martinez. Sebastian Martinez. Adib Mashriki. Fatima Masood. Zoe Mazursky. Miles McCanna. Joseph McCarthy. Lily McGee. Christian McIntyre. Megha Melacheravu. Elias Mezgani. Corey Miller. Aaliyah Minnie. Aya Mohammed.
Ibrahim Mohammed. Emma Grace Moon. Michael Morton. Aditi Namputhirapad. Umar Nawaz. Niraj Nijampudi. Grace Nutzel. James Nur. Chantel Obike. Luke Domingo Offit. Joseph Oso. Isabella Oyola. Catherine Park. Max Park. Rade Patel. Shiv Patel. Scott Patterson. Harris Paul. Michael Pearson. Sophia Plastino. Ann Price. Maya Proper. Melissa Chin. Sylvia Rabine. Wesley Rainey. Pranav Ramasubia Rajavel. Alexander Rao.
Akshar Ravichandran. Shreya Reddy. Julia Wren. Carly Restivo. Melanie Reyes. Adam Ritchie. Joanna Ritter. Jackson Roberts. Leah Roddy. Danya Rosales Duban. Angelo Rosada. Jonah Roseman. Sean Rowe. Ellie Rolls. Ezra Ruiz Lebron. Alexander Russ. Scott Russ. Tyler Russell. Hannah Sadegi. Maya Santhanam. Ella Chirac. Matthew Seaman Sanchez. Daphne Serhatle. Desmond Siebold. Cecilia Shadrick.
Ishal Sheikh. Jayi Shi. Isaiah Shao. Nicholas Scheimer. Brock Shantz. Damilola Shawunmi. Eliana Saleshi. Elijah Singleton. Kayla Smith. Jody Sovereign. Arushi Srinivasan. Ashwath Srisailam. Heather Stipe. Dustin Stocksdale. Elijah Strong. Jessica Staparu. Samuel Sudakar. Kartik Sullivan. Catherine Sun. Vivek Sura Venkata. Saruthi Tatavarthi. Daniel Tawadros. Natalie Thomas. Sophia Thomas. Adam Thompson. Matthew Toth.
Joan Tong. Ethan Vlahoff. Ostap Voloshin. Jabril Wahid. Haley Wang. Nina Wang. Christopher Ward. Carter Watson. Elizabeth Webert. Katrina Webert. Brian Way. Ava Welsh. Caroline Winker. Noah Whipke. Sean Williams. Darius Wilson. William Winkler. Chris Wu. Claire Wu. Jonathan Wu. Noah Wu. Emily Xing. Rachel Yan. Alan Yang. Amy Yang. Lucas Yang. Raymond Yang. Manal Yazdani.
Tristan Yee. Caitlin Yee. Yunling Ying. Joseph Johannes. Sebastian Zamora Sanchez. Melinda Zhao. Stephen Zhao. Moyao Zhou. Michelle Zhu. Anthony Zollner. Jesse Zong. Ray Zong. Austin Zhou. And now, to close out today's amazing ceremony, please help me welcome Sylvia Underwood to the podium.
Thank you. For most of my childhood, I felt very maladapted and distant from others. Some people were accepting of my differences, but others made it very clear that I could never belong, I'd never belong, I will never belong. One of the many challenges and barriers that I face as a neurodivergent woman of color. Many times I was ridiculed for wanting to follow my dreams, theater, or wanting to pursue further education. But here at Centennial, I have found myself, I've found my path, and I've found my way to achieving my dreams. I'm writing my own story. And I have found that I am beyond definition, societal labels, and convention. To those who share similar experiences and to those who don't, I want you to tell yourself, I am loved, I am worthy, I can grow, I can rise, and I know who I am. Thank you. The turning of the tassels only takes a brief moment, but it symbolizes something much bigger. It symbolizes a bold step into the unexplored future. So at this time, class of 2023, y'all ready? Please celebrate with me by turning your tassel from the right to the left. That wasn't hard, now was that? Friends and family, please remain seated during the recessional. Graduates, once you file out, please follow school staff members to pick up your diploma. Now, for the last time together, will the class of 2023 please rise? Thank you.
is where they dropped us off.